Um, if you can't tell, some things have changed. So I did a little bit of work to this house off camera, a little bit more than a little work. Um, this house is now very different. It has a roof, it has shutters, it has a lot more than it did. So I'm going to take you through what I've done. Now, this is called on the stream. Uh, yeah, I don't even need to explain that. Never mind. So now there's these steps up here. I did change the color of this carpet to kind of be more like period correct with this house. For the living room, this looks really good in here. I'm proud of this. Um, there's a little dining area over here. There is the kitchen. This is mostly accurate to the real house. Laundry was not right here in the real house, but I wanted it to be. Bathroom was also more this access point, but whatever. This is cool too. I like how this turned out. Let's take a bath. Okay. Um, then this bedroom back here turned out pretty alright. This bathroom connects back to the kitchen. Little half bath. Then there's this bedroom. Then there's this bedroom. So 3 bed, 1.5 bath, and then back here I finished up this room too. Well, I finished the garage for now. Needed door, obviously. This room, there's gonna be like a little sitting area in here. I did a little bit to the backyard too. If you didn't see before, I just put in like a little patio. Um, did this room in here. Added a fireplace. Thought it looked pretty good. So yeah, this room is probably my favorite room in the house right now. And it'll probably stay that way too. I like this a lot. And then I started on the basement, so this is where we're going to be working today. I have this layout almost exactly as it was in the real house. So there was this room back here. There were some cupboards here, so I'll add some cupboards there. Probably add some barrels because they looked like barrels in real life. And then this room is accurate to what it was. This room is also fairly accurate. So let's go ahead and get started on these rooms down here. They had a lot of different colored paneling in this basement. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. So there's that. This room is almost identically sized to the real one. So is this one. This one's a little bit smaller, but it's very close. And then this should also be that oak paneling. Okay, cool. So we'll get this finished up here. Now, what I want to do before I even get the flooring in is I want to do the ceilings down here. So I'd like to do... Oh, God. Would this look like ceiling tiles? How does that look? That looks like ceiling tiles and I like it. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do down here. So this was one of those older houses that would have like, you know, like you can definitely walk comfortably, but the ceiling is pretty low. And that's kind of how it was in the house as well. So this looks normal for a basement. And then in here as well, this was tiled, ceiling tiled. Yeah, no, let's just leave that open. We'll do these back here as well. Okay. Common basement ceiling tile feature. It's usually what you would see. Okay. So one thing I wanted to do with this version of the house, rather than the real life version, is find a way to implement a bathroom into the basement. So I think where I'm going to do that is probably in here. I'm going to have to grab my logs again. Let's make this like a really big, long bathroom. For no fucking reason at all. Like, let's just make this like an ungodly long bathroom. It's just like a fucking tub at the end and then like a toilet and this massive fucking counter. That would look really funny and cool. Okay, so I believe we've got all that in. Now let's do some lighting. I'm going to guess the only lighting that's probably going to look good down here is these guys right here. Let's do spruce. That should be fine for in here. Let's change this to night. Yeah, that should be fine. And here, same story. Let's do 1, 2. That, well, let's do them back here. Okay, it's kind of more ominous. And that's good enough for in there. Do like 1 out here. We don't want this to look too nice now. And this will be a man cave. There were shelves here in real life, so I'm going to replicate that. This is a utility room, so let's just have the 1 light there. Let's do the shelves. Shelves. Let's go with the spruce. Let's just do that bottom one, actually. This is where things are going to get a little trippy, guys. I apologize. Let's go to the wool, and let's decide what carpet would look good in a man cave. A wood-paneled man cave. Kind of feeling this red too shit. It's almost too bloody for me. What about this stuff? A little too orangey. I really like this color. let's do that actually. That's gonna look really good in here. Perfect man cave color right there. In here, I say we go with like a very old school ceramic tile. Like, let's go ahead and search up tile here now. Okay. What do we want the basement bathroom tile to look like? Did we just go with white? Yeah, I kind of like that actually. Let's just do that. Nice and simple. There we go. And then this needs a door. Put a door frame there too. That'll look good. This needs a door. Before I forget, let's do door frames. I'm gonna grab dark oak and spruce because I don't know which ones are gonna look the best. Down here, it's gotta be spruce. Like, I don't feel like... What the fuck just happened? What? That's trippy as balls. And kind of fucking annoying. Yeah, I definitely like the spruce more. Where is the break? Okay. Spruce looks good. Now let's go upstairs and do some door frames. Here definitely needs one. No. Yes. Actually, god damn it. These fucking add-ons get annoying, guys. Kind of like it better without. Just that bland old school look. Is there even room for one in here? I literally don't think it can work. That's fine. I think these glitch out when they get too close to the wall. Yeah, I don't like that. Here we definitely can do one. Cool. And then not in here either because it'll glitch out on the wall. And that makes me sad. Okay, let's go back to the basement. I'm trying to stay as focused as possible for this episode. This area in here, I'm just gonna do like literally stone. Because that's what the utility room is like in houses, usually. You just get like the stone basement flooring. Okay, now, what do I want this to be? Let's do what looks like old shitty rollout basement linoleum or something. What about this, actually? Actually, wait, that might look really good. Yeah, that works. That goes hard. And for some reason in these older houses, I've noticed there's always like fucking doors to other rooms when there shouldn't be fucking doors. You know what this should be though, since this is like the kitchenette? This should be like a fence gate. That's badass. And then do a fucking door frame around it. That is dope. Do the same thing on this side. And then let's do the kitchenette in that like same rollout linoleum shit. Or yeah. This in here. So this is actually going to be my house in the game, at least for a while. So I'm going to customize this house the way I would want it. This in here will need to also be that stuff because this is the room I'm going to have like bunnies in because my girlfriend wants bunnies really bad. And then should we do double door frames? Like these double sprucers, what would that look like? Oh, yes, that's happening. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, I'll put that back in a minute. This carpet in here, so I'm thinking about both me and my girlfriend here. She's on vacation right now, so I miss her. I'm gonna do a more neutral color in here because we were talking about making this like our game room. So I'm almost wondering if I should just go with that same gray color that I have upstairs in the bedrooms and the family room. Yeah, I think I like that. So then down here, let me get the barrels for that more industrial, like basement cabinet look. It's pretty much like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and just build out this log. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot like the original. And then I almost forgot to add that second door frame. Cool. I don't think this needs doors because in real life that was just open, which I thought was kind of cool. Can I place something with that door frame being there? Yes, I can. So I'm gonna do spruce trapdoors just to kind of hide the barrels a little bit. There, that looks good. Now let's do some cabinets down here. First off, let's get a fridge. Okay, that's not how you spell fridge. Let's get the fucking eternal. Maybe let's try a red one. What does a red fridge look like? It looks badass in a house like this. I'm gonna do the fucking red fridge. That's cool. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're gonna need a stove. Yeah, we'll do that there. then a sink. And I think which one I want is... I want the brown. The brown non-bathroom sink. There we go. Brown sink. Boom. Okay, now I want to go to cabinets. And I want brown cabinet drawers and brown cabinet double. Drawers, no. Drawers there. Double there and double there. And then as far as more cabinetry goes, we'll have that over there. Okay. This kind of looks like how it did. Like this, at least this portion. The kitchenette was added by me. I kind of don't like the openness of there not being cabinets on top. So I think to fix that, I could just lower... Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. And then this needs like a stove light. Lamp. I think the only thing that would really look appropriate here is like this gold industrial lamp. Yes, that is so good. Alright, that's exactly what I was looking for. And then in here, we were going to have like a game room. So what I could do is I could have like a couch with a TV set up here. And then do like a little table on this wall for eating when we're down here in the basement. Do I like that more? The fuck does a blue refrigerator look like? Guys, I'm almost thinking we should stick with the yellow, because if any of you had a yellow fridge growing up, you know it'll run till 2050. You what? Okay, cool. So I'm almost thinking we should keep the eternal yellow fridge down here, because that's gonna be dope. Although I do a ton of yellow fridges, I think we should do the red one. That's so cool. I like the red fridge. That's badass. That's like 70s as fuck. Alright, so then over here we're gonna need some kind of decoration. What the fuck would look good propped up against this wall? Let's go down to like the add-on stuff. I don't know how I built vanilla before, bro. Looking at this stuff now, it's just insane. Alright, what do we want over here? Is that a fucking zombie plushie? That is awesome. What is that? A lime juice dispenser? What the fuck? I can have juice dispensers? Juice. What? Let's put a little table here. Oh, a juice barrel too. That looks like a fucking keg. What the fuck? Is it 3 blocks tall? Oh, it's just 2 blocks fat. There we go. We now have beer in the basement. Cool. I mean, I drink enough. I'm not an alcoholic, but I definitely enjoy my drink. So that'll be good for me. Put a keg in the basement. That there, and then throw that down there. Cool. Yeah, and then let's do a double door frame. I don't have the double door frame anymore. That's cool. I like that a lot. It just really puts proper division in your builds. Can you fuck off? Look at that. It's like the perfect little sized man cave too, just to hang out. Like literally just enough for like a couple couches and like a TV or something. Dope. Yeah, this is one hell of a basement, guys. Okay, let's work on the let's see what kind of sofas we got. Okay, so down here, I think I'm gonna want to use one of these like pre-built sofas for down here. I can totally see Shelby and I having like a brown sofa like this down here in the basement. I think it needs to be more like there. Maybe not. Let's see, I wanted there to be room for a table in here. What if we did that there? Hi, Shady. My cat just came in, guys. It would look good to have more like cabinet type shit in here. No, that looks way too fucking industrial. Let's do like a TV stand. Actually, should we? Let's just do like a TV. We're gonna need an LED TV. That looks... That's probably gonna be the only way that's gonna work. So yeah, let's actually just do the TV stand. What kind of TV stand would we agree on to go down here? This is kind of like outdated down here, so we would probably go with the brown, which basically looks like wood. Okay, so left, middle, right. Yeah, that looks really good actually. That kind of looks like the Roku screen. I mean, not really, but it kind of does. Just go with it. Light, I would totally be hanging up like fucking Christmas lights down here or some shit. That looks dope. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Like, what else would go in a game room, guys? Like, let's get down to the modded items. Here we go. What would you see in like a basement game room? Hi, what are you doing? My cat's down here. Let's try that, and then we'll try this one as well. Oh, it's like 3 blocks thick. Let's just do the 2 wide TV stand. I need the left side again. Where's left side brown? There we go. Boom, and then that looks kick-ass. What does this look like? The green one looks so cool. Alright, that's dope. If this is a gaming room, we're gonna need some consoles. So let's do a black and a white one. Oh fuck, the TV gets in the way. Okay, that works. Whatever. Low key, we should just like fucking get rid of the TV stand. That looks stupid. My cat's on the floor watching me play Minecraft. That's so funny. Yeah, let's just go back to those there. See, if this was super detailed, I could slide those in there, but what can you do? I don't know that I love that, but it is what it is. Honestly, let's do a table here. Kind of a table do I want? Just like a fucking like... I want like a 1x1 brown table. Like these. Where's the brown one? Brown side table could work. That's cool. That's too fucking cool. Is there a... Okay, I was about to say, if there's a popcorn machine, I'm gonna shit my pants. You know what I'm almost thinking for this? Like, this house is too damn cool. I feel like I almost need more space because of all the shit I want to do to this house. Like, I feel like I need another room. I'm determined to make this work, though. I think this is this is so stupid, but this is probably going to be the best place for us to have a like a kitchen table type thing. Okay, so there's so many tables. Like, it makes it really hard to choose what you want. What if we're doing like a 1x1? This should be good enough. Let's do a brown one. Alright, cool. Let's do brown. Or should we go red? Anyways, guys, I gotta hop off here. That's cool. Yeah, I like that out here, actually. That leaves us space to do, like, a computer setup back here, since this is the game room. Cool. Yeah, I like this. Guys, this is going to go ahead and be an episode for now. We'll work on this man cave next episode. Probably work in here a little bit more, and then we'll work on the bunny room. And we'll get that computer set up. We'll start furnishing the upstairs as well. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, here I am holding a fucking vending machine with one hand. If you guys did enjoy this, then go ahead down in the comments and tell me to place this fucking ceiling block that I didn't place for some reason. And I will see you guys in the next one, which will hopefully be soon, like right after dinner soon. I need to shower though. Does this work? I don't know. I'm wasting too much time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.